Hello, what's going on guys? So today we're bringing you a brand new episode of the Big Minecraft Build. This episode we're bringing you something that I probably should have saved till Halloween, but we're going to bring it to you now anyway. This is the Witch's Hat pixel art, so let's jump straight into things. It's really easy and you only need 3 materials. Okay, so the 3 materials that you're going to need to make this build are blue hardened clay, because it gives it this purpley look, black wool, and the block of gold. So what we want to do to start things off is we want to put our first block down like we normally do, and we want to drag this across to the right by 11. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11. Then what we want to do is do a top right diagonal, followed by 3 going to the right, a top right diagonal with 2 going to the right. Sorry, my phone went off, but you won't hear that again. It's all good. Then a top right diagonal. This time with 1 going on top. A top left diagonal with 1 going to the left. A top left diagonal. This time with 2 going to the left. 1, 2. A top left diagonal. So now what we want to do, now we have this shape that should look like this. What we want to do is pull out the blue hardened clay and do a top left diagonal. We then want to pull out the black wool again and do another top left diagonal. One more again, sorry, so 2 top left diagonals on top of this purple block. Then we want to go above by, up by 2, do a top left diagonal, go up by 2 again, do 2 top left diagonals, so 1 and 2, do a top right diagonal. Now this time we want to take this block up by 5, so 1, 2, 3, 4 and 5. Then we want to do 3 top left diagonals, so 1, 2 and 3. So give the point of the hat like so. Now what we want to do is drag this down by 2 from the top, so that's like coming down now. Then we want to do a bottom right diagonal. Then we want to go down by 1. No, sorry, now we need to do a bottom left diagonal. There we go. Then we want to go down by 1. Do another bottom left diagonal. This time we want to go down by 2. Do again a bottom left diagonal, going down by 1. Bottom left diagonal, going down by 2. So 1 and 2. A bottom left diagonal, again going back down by 2. So 1, 2. Then a bottom left diagonal with the black wool, so it should give you a shape that should look like this. Now what we want to do is do a bottom left diagonal with the blue hardened clay. We then want to do a bottom left diagonal with the black again, and then 1 more black bottom left diagonal, followed by 2 blocks going to the left, a bottom left diagonal with 1 going to the left, a bottom left diagonal with 1 going on the bottom, a bottom right diagonal with 2 going to the right, a bottom right diagonal with 3 going to the right, so 1, 2, 3, and that should bring you right back to the first block that we've done. So if you zoom out, this is the shape that you are left with at the moment. It looks quite weird at the moment, but we'll get to it. So now what we want to do is we want to go to either side of these corners of the blue hardened clay. We'll go to the left one for now. So now we have this block. What we want to do is we want to drag it down by 2. So 1 and 2. We then want to repeat the same, just 1 block down. So on the middle one up there, we want to do 3 blocks just going down like so. Now the bottom 2 of this, we want to repeat on the right again. So ignoring the top one and just do 2 like that. Now what we want to do is we want to do this same 2, but with the gold twice, like so. Then we want to pull out the blue hardened clay and we want to do the same pattern again 4 times. So 1, 2, 3 and 4. Pull out the block of gold and do it another 2. Pull out the blue hardened clay and do it 2 more times. Now on top of these 2, we want to go up by 1 to give it that diagonal, and then we want to drag that down by 2 like so. So this is it at the moment. So we're getting there now. All we need to do is finish with the block of gold. So what we want to do is these 2 blocks, we want to drag that up again by another 2 like so. Then we want to add 1 on the top right corner, and then these 2 in the top right corner, we want to drag that across by another 5. So it should, so these two here, we want to drag that down by 5. So 2, 3, 4, and 5. So now we have that in the bottom right corner. We want to drag that round right by 1 and just connect them back round. So that should be the start of that. And then we want to repeat the exact same pattern again. So what we want to do, we want to go to the bottom, but this time it's only 1. So we go to the bottom and we repeat these 2 that are here, and we just want to repeat that once. And then the bottom right corner, we want to add 1 gold block, and then these 2 bottom right, we're going to drag that all the way across but 1. Okay, my thing did go off again when I said it wasn't meant to. So all across but 1. And then what we want to do is, oh no, okay, yeah, so, my bad. So 1 then, and then this block, we just want to add 1 into the corner. And then that is done, literally done for all of the detailing. So if we zoom out, what we want to do now is just all of the empty blocks, all this gap here, we want to fill in with the black walk. So I'm going to fast forward the video while I quickly do so. So that's going to wrap things up for this episode. That is 100% completed, which is how I could probably add a bit more detail to the bottom of it, and I might do it at some point, but as it's only a Pixleart, that's basically it for really kind of like the shading and stuff you can really do for this. So you could add like coal to make it a bit more like shiny, which is how I guess. That's going to round things up for this episode. I hope you enjoyed. If you have any suggestions, leave them down in the comments below. Thank you for watching. We'll see you in the next episode.